Stu here with Raid Shadow Legends to talk about Kantra, the Cyclone, the new fusion that just came out. And I know your question is, should you fuse her? And you should, 100%. If you have the means to do it, if it's not going to break the bank, fuse this champion. She is very unique. She can do so much in the game. It's a lot of fun, actually. I wanted her as an arena nuker, right? I wanted the 3 hits on her A2 to be able to kill a Rotos, to be able to kill a Sifi, and everything else. Unfortunately, her damage is based off of defense, which makes her a little harder to work with unless you've got a Sifi in there to increase defense, right? Buff before you attack to get that damage up even higher. So I have her in a Savage set with a Speed set, and we've got her in critical damage gloves, critical damage neck, defense on her chest piece, defense on her boots, and then we've got accuracy, of course, here, and then more defense there. And then the rest of it's critical damage for a total stat of not that high. Look at that HP. That HP, remember this, because when we go into Spider 20, when we go into Ice Golem 20, remember that she has very low HP, so she shouldn't be able to take very many hits before she dies. And she doesn't have that high of defense, considering that her base defense is super high. It really is. We've got her at 100% crit chance to crit, 226 critical damage, so not crazy critical damage, but enough. Her masteries that I'm running with right now are arena masteries. We've got her with Helm Smasher. We've got her with critical damage all the way down here. Take less damage when she's critically hit by 8%. And then we've got her with Cycle of Revenge and to counterattack right here with Retribution whenever she takes too much damage. So we've got her in arena spec. We've got her booked out, of course. She is level 60. Let's look at this one. This is the one. No escape. So decrease the accuracy of them for each debuff they have on it. Anybody's under that, 10 less accuracy for each debuff. That's okay. This champion receives 4% less damage for each debuff on the attacker. So it's on the attacker, not on all of them. Before it received 4% less for each debuff on all the enemies out there. So that has actually changed. I don't know if that just changed now, because I could swear we just read it on my stream and it was a little bit different. So we'll have to see. We'll look at that because she's been mitigating tons of damage. So if we have 10 debuffs up on the clan boss, she's going to take 40% less damage. If she's eating the A1 nuke, the single target nuke, she's going to mitigate 40% less damage. That's crazy. If we're getting attacked by the spider or the spiderling, she's going to mitigate so much damage from their hits, which we're going to see that in a minute. And that's from having debuffs up. Then on top of that, when those debuffs fall off, she's going to heal herself. She has a chance to provoke when it's her turn, as long as they're under 5 debuffs per enemy. That's actually quite a bit, so they're going to have a lot on there. She's going to have to apply a lot, and then your Stag Knight or your Madam Cirrus is going to have to go in there and apply a lot of debuffs as well. This champion does not place. This champion can place debuffs on weak hits, which is amazing because we're going to run her through Ice Golem to do all that. So what is she? What is she, Stu? She is a DPSer that is self-sustained, can take the damage, can really take no damage, right? She puts out the debuff. She takes very little damage. She can do damage, and she puts up tons of debuffs, along with she can also provoke from time to time. So she is really good. Oh, and steal buffs, right? And steal the buffs. Damage based off of defense, so get her with some high defense, get her with some high speed, get her with accuracy, and she will work wonders for you. 3-turn cooldown is very, very good. I love this decreased accuracy of 50%. It's actually really good to have in something like Arena. It's going to be fun. Decrease attack, decrease speed, block buffs, weaken, and heal. It's fun. Let's go. Let's just go and see what she's all about right now so you can see. I was on stream. We took her to 60 on stream. I was streaming for 2.5 hours. Tons of people out there. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Let's go into, you know what, let's go into Spider first. Let's just show you how much damage she's going to mitigate in Spider. So we did all these runs already, and it was, you know, I really wanted her to be an arena nuke. I wanted her to be based off of attack so that we could load her up with somebody. Here we go. Let's get these debuffs up. So she's already going to take 8% less damage from each of these champions. Now she's going to do her. She's taking much less damage. They should attack her because she's the weak affinity here, and she doesn't have much HP, so they are. But look at that. She is taking hardly nothing. And then when they take a turn and a debuff drops off, she's going to heal herself. So, I don't know, guys. I just think that she is... Look, she's healing. She's healing as she's taking damage. And she's resisting because their accuracy... They've got decreased accuracy on there. Now, she can't take very many poisons. She is going to die from the poisons, unfortunately. Come on, Apothecary. Are you going to get a heal in here? She can't take too much abuse from these poisons. And then if they attack... Look at that. Nothing. as they do damage, debuffs are falling off, so she's healing herself. It's just crazy. And then look, she's putting up so much more on top of it. If we can keep down, I don't think we can keep down the turn meter on the boss. That's the issue. I should have brought in Armiger, and then we could have kept the turn meter down on the spider boss, and we could keep doing this. So as you can tell, on spider alone, just on spider, she could be your spider tank now. Boom. We're still good though. We're still alive. I can't believe we're still alive. She takes little damage, and she's actually dishing out a lot of damage. She can dish out the damage. Obviously on the boss you can't see that because no big heavy hitter DPSer can do massive amount of damage on a boss. It's usually the people that deal damage. It is the people that deal damage based on enemy max HP, like our Cold Hearts are doing, or they have something special like a Turvold that can do more damage. Well, she just got... See, I don't even know why she died there. I guess because the spider had no debuffs on him, and it just said 3,000... I don't know. It only said 3,000 damage, so it's a little weird right there for that part with the spiderlings. I noticed this earlier. She just took one shot and just fell over. But you saw the mitigation. Let's go over to Ice Golem so you can see what else we can talk about with the damage that she can do. And then we'll do a few of Arena, but I really haven't fleshed out what I want to do with an Arena. I've done some battles with her. I'm not 100% satisfied with what's going on. And I'm going to do a dedicated video of Arena after I play all day tomorrow with her in Arena. So here we are. We've got, we got the debuffs going up. We got the massive amount of debuffs with damage going up. That was great. Her damage right now is pretty much, for me, is nicely capped out. We've got Savage set on her, so we're ignoring defense. She is fully booked. We've got her in as much critical damage as we can do with as much defense as we can do. And the damage is still good. I'm not saying that she's doing a crazy amount of damage. She can't have it all, right? We can't be the best tank in the game to mitigate so much damage, to heal herself when debuffs fall off, like she's doing. Anytime a debuff falls off, she's just going to heal herself. She doesn't even have to place it. Just anybody places it. If a debuff falls off, she heals herself. We've got her set up to do max damage, especially for Arena with Helm Smasher right now. So if Helm Smasher procs, she's going to do more damage. But look at everything she does. If you want to put her in a provoke set, you can. That way they'll come at her with all these debuffs up. She has a chance to provoke. Watch, you're going to see... We've already got a provoke up, actually. She did a provoke over here on the Draco. When it's her turn, she's got a 75% chance to provoke as long as they have 5 or more debuffs. Okay, the Draco did, so he got provoked again. Great. So the debuff part takes a lot. I think the debuff takes quite a few debuffs. The provoke part takes quite a few debuffs to have up there. But she places a lot, right? She places a lot of debuffs. Then you have somebody like Madam or Stagnite again to come in here. We should be running with Stagnite. I don't know. I think earlier... I had her too fast, and my Stagnite was too slow, and my Stagnite was going after the Cyclone, so I changed it out for our Madam here. But look at the damage she can do. Let's see. We've got a decreased defense. She hit for about 50,000 there. Let's see what she does on her AoE. Okay, we got good hits on AoE. We put up these debuffs. Now, if my Apothecary didn't have super low HP and really high defense, which he does, they wouldn't be gunning for him. They'd be gunning for her 100%. Plus, she's the weak affinity, even though they're both void, though. The two side minions are void. But we'll see. She's going to provoke, so she provoked that guy, which really doesn't matter. He's still going to do the AoE decreased defense. But if we provoke the left one, he will have to come in and hit her and try to put a decrease, the heal block. But I think she is a phenomenal champion, guys. It's really hard for us to have a cool champion like this that, takes so much less damage if debuffs are up, places so many debuffs, does a good job with damage, and then can provoke, places debuffs on weak hits. I mean, she's got really the total package. We didn't really need her for Barbarians, I feel, because we have Sile the Drakes to get you through Faction Wars 21, but she's a huge addition to bring it with her. Now, these teams aren't my normal teams that I run through here. I try to play any kind of new champion like this with rares, or we got all rares with an epic in here, with rares or a lower team that you might have. I don't want to steamroll through here with Seer and a whole bunch of legendaries where you don't even get to see this champion in action. We want to see what she can do. We want to see how many hits she can take. Now let's check it when the boss hits her. Okay, so let's look at how much damage she takes compared to everybody else when the boss does his AoE here. Actually, I kind of wish he would do a big smash with the side minions up where he ignores 100% defense, because she's still going to mitigate 40% damage. Like she took, well, they didn't really take a lot either, but she took nothing. I mean, she's just going to. When you're taking that much less damage overall, it's insane. Now, I'm not trying to sell you on her if you don't think she's for you. then she's not for you. But I feel like, I truly do for this one, that if you don't do her later on, something's going to come out where she's going to be really amazing yet. Like, we might be able to use her as the clan boss to take the initial hit to get further if you don't have an unkillable team. She might be some kind of crazy champion for a Hydra boss if we can get a whole bunch of debuffs up on each of the Hydra heads and she's tanking something or taking those hits. I think she's going to do amazing when we have the Void Tower or anything else in this game. I think it's going to do really well. Plus, Arena, if we can get enough debuffs up and she can get provokes, or if they can just, we make sure, or if she has provoke, like we do a provoke set on her and then do the AoE fast enough, it could be good for that as well. It could definitely be good for that. We're going to go over here to Arena and check it out, and then we'll be out. So remember, I've already played her on stream for a good few hours. So we definitely went through a lot of things on here. The stream had great ideas about the clan boss, about, you know, other places we could use her. We were running her through here just doing damage with Arbiter, but we were getting an increased attack buff, right? Well, she's not attack-based, unfortunately. I wanted her to be attack-based so we could get the Arena nuke. That's what I wanted, right? She would be an Arena nuke, then if she was attack-based, she'd do more damage, and we could bring her in here with Arbiter. But now I got to bring Doomscreech in here, or Sifi if you have it. I don't have Sifi. I have Doomscreech. But right now we're just going to use Sepulchre Sentinel. We're going to use that increased defense to make her hit harder and see what kind of damage she can do. Now, if we're coming up against a Rhodos and a Sifi and everything else, I would like to be able to take them out, believe me. But with what I have right now and what I've seen right now, she is not. Even with it, remember, we're getting increased defense here. So it's just like our increased attack. We're doing additional defense to do as much damage as possible on all these people. Now, is that weak damage? It's not weak damage. We're still in Gold 4. Arena just reset, so we don't know what these people have. We're not up in Platinum yet. We will definitely be up in Platinum tomorrow with some people that are normally in Platinum that we see, names that I know of. I'm not going to go through here and try to sell you on me running through Gold 4 against some weak team and show you her hit for like a crazy amount of damage. And be like, look, she can play Arena. She can play Arena. All champions out there can play Arena, and she can do damage, and she can soak up the damage too. I don't have an immunity set right now. You know, when you do Arena, you either have your champion in Savage with Helm Smasher as your mastery, or you have them in immunity with Helm Smasher for when you go up against Torments and Rhodos. I don't have her in immunity, so we can't pick on somebody like that. I will. Oh, the Sifi right here with the Rhodos. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. They have a really low score, and I don't know if I recognize this name, so I have no idea how they are geared. But maybe we'll get a good idea of what kind of damage we can do here, as long as they don't outspeed us there at the end. Yeah, well, that's the problem, right? Okay, so now they've got to increase defense up and block damage. So all right, well, and Sifi blocks debuffs. So the most we'll mitigate if they hit her is 8%, which isn't a crazy amount. So unfortunately, but it did. Why did it say 0 damage? Did it say 0 damage? All right, we'll make it through this. We won't be set up now, unfortunately. And then our girl already did her AoE. Let's see what she does on a single target to somebody like Arbiter here. Let's get a weaken up. Come on, weaken good. All right, single target. Let's go. Get these 2 hits. 27 for 1 hit. She's going to do 2 hits there. Look at that. Rhodos, what are you doing? Coming up against a Force champion. Did he get a weak hit? All right, we're going to deal with her next. Maybe she'll get feared. She did. Fantastic. Let's take Sifi out. Let's do it. Increased attack isn't going to do any good for these 2 ladies, but it'll help out with the increased defense we already have. Like I said, we've already got the decreased defense up. This could be a super tanky Sifi and just slower, but still, right? We want somebody who's definitely going to come in and clear out the Sifi and clear out the Rhodos. She's still a solid champion, guys. She is an amazing champion, and we're going to see some more later on. Like I said, I'm not completely sold on how she can do in Arena yet. We'll just have to see. There's going to be people out there that are going to do amazing things with her, especially with the Sifi, because they get that increased defense like we're doing right now. Plus, they get the speed increase, the buff, right? The speed buff and the turn meter boost to be able to take advantage, to be able to come in here with their Madam and to light it up. But she's amazing. I think she's great. You guys, let me know what you think about her so far. The passive, the debuffs, the steal a buff on her A1, everything that she can do, the ability to provoke if you want to. What do you think about her? Do you think she is worth fusing? Because I do. I really think Killian the Lucky, had some cool moves, but he could die easily. This girl has some good moves, but she can't die easily, especially in PvE. And she's defense-based for PvE. So I think she's a winner. I think she is definitely a winner. You should do the fusion. You should always do the fusion if you can anyways, but do it for her. I think she is worth it. I think she is a very solid legendary champion, for sure. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys all on a video soon.